What up, everybody? I sound like some other nigga. This is Off the Top podcast. This is an impromptu recording. This nigga Ynw Melly is a murderer, and I
think I got mixed personalities. Now, one day I'm rapping, then I'm murdering.
Now,
gonna get me out of jail.
I'm not that informed on this nigga, man. He just a murderer to me, like. And he made that
chill,
one. He made that.
Having an innocent to prove him guilty. Like
that nigga did it. He looked like a murderer. He made that one song.
He's just a rapper with a few hit songs such as "Murder on My Mind" and "I Killed That Nigga" Part
2. Hey, I can't attest to all that. What the fuck?
He's a murderer, dog. Hey, what it is.
He turned himself in, man. So there's obviously an explanation. Niggas, I don't know.
Murder on my mind. Truth is right.
So what? You gonna read the news story, nigga? Like what the fuck?
Look, I mean the news story. The news story is basically the cops found some evidence, and they were like, that nigga did it. So them finding the evidence, he turned himself in. And they basically,
what evidence did they find, Bush?
Let me find that shit. I read like the shit. I just gotta find the part where they were talking about what they found.
This nigga said headline, that nigga did it.
No. I read this shit. I actually read this shit on Complex here.
Oh fuck. You read it on Complex, nigga?
Hey man,
fucking horrible. God
the
damn,
police,
Bush, the journalist,
nigga, the fucking look. Here it go. here it go. Goddamn. Jamel Demons, a.k.a.
What? His name is Demons?
Demons, a.k.a. Ynw Melly, and Cortland Henry have been arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. The victims, Anthony Williams and Christopher Thomas Jr., were killed on October 26, 2018. The investigation, supported by forensics evidence, has concluded. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. I know what the fuck I read. Forensics evidence, nigga. This nigga got blood. I don't know what. He had something on him. And that nigga, they got that nigga, man. That's all I got to say. So what are your thoughts now that I read the story to you, nigga?
So first of all, did you read the story of his explanation and what's going on?
No, why? Why would I read the murderer's explanation, dog?
He's not a murderer.
What's wrong with you? Go to his
Instagram page. Here you go.
Go to his Instagram page. He just posted some shit about what he said about it.
It says, to all my fans and supporters, no, I did not get locked up in Washington, but I'm turning myself in today. I want you guys to know I love you and appreciate every single one of y'all. A couple months ago, I lost my 2 brothers by violence, and now the systems want to find justice. Unfortunately, a lot of the rumors and lies are being said, but no worries. God is with me and my brother.
There you go.
Y'all believe that shit, man, from this murderer, dog? Look at that nigga face.
Truth. Can you go, please, dog? Like, this nigga's Okay. The only thing wrong with this shit that I can't really state anything is this nigga's relatively new in main or hip hop. I'm pretty sure he got, like, besides just like diehard fans, they know exactly what his music is. So I don't know much about this nigga, but he dead ass look like a Orochimaru, so he might have done it. You seen his mug shots, dog? Like,
yeah,
that nigga smile sinister as fuck.
Dog. That's when I knew he did it.
He got that force of that smile. You right?
Yeah, right. Like that nigga just came off of killing a couple niggas. Like,
hello, Sasuke.
That's I got bail money smile.
Look. I mean, I don't know. Look, they said they got some forensics evidence of that nigga. So I don't know. Maybe they fucked up. The like police are prone to fuck up. So I don't know. I mean, he could be innocent, but I'm just saying he looked like a serial killer. Though is all I'm saying.
Damn.
What's wrong
with
that?
Deceiving. I mean, then again, white people say that all niggas like serial killers. So, like,
well, what are your opinions on Trayvon Martin? Bush, did he deserve it
in this case by doing that, man?
Why would you compare this knucklehead nigga to Trayvon Martin, dog? Come on,
man. Justice for all my dog.
You getting one story, my nigga. Like, you getting one.
Look at this mugshot.
Hold on, Bush. This happened to niggas all the time. You just gonna You just gonna be a part of the system that fucks us up like that? Like,
Facts.
You're right.
Just because a nigga's name is literally Demons and he has a song called "Murder on My Mind" does not mean he killing me.
Look, you're right.
But is that nigga name really Demons? Did you make that shit up, though?
No, that's
His
what.
name is really Demons, dog.
Oh shit. His mama already knew it, dog. Like,
This nigga living so like, hold up. I think he did it, dog.
That nigga thinking now.
I know they killed him, but he probably the Antichrist, so.
That nigga thinking now. Oh,
damn, man. That nigga might have done it. Oh shit.
Oh, you too, Stone? You think that nigga did it?
Nah, I'm not really. I still got to get some evidence first. Like, remember, this is still in the beginning of the stage. Since when do we live in an era where we prove a nigga is guilty till proven innocent, man? It's the other way around, dog. Like, give him some time. Let the trial play out. Let's see what happens. Let the evidence come through, man.
Wait, hold on. Let me put some tags in here, though. This is on this is on the other channel, by the way. That's why it's all fucked up, dog.
What happened to the first channel, Bush?
What you talking about? They hit us out of nowhere. We got hit with some
out
shit.
of nowhere? They hit us with the RKO?
The RKO.
We weren't doing anything that might cause problems for YouTube.
No, man. Whatever do you mean, sir?
Stone, this nigga Bush was streaming the Grammys, dog.
No, I was not, dog.
And he put fucking Grammy streaming in the title.
Dog, I did not do that shit, dog. To be fair, I did not. I was just streaming the announcements, dog. Right. And we got
the Grammy logo visible.
We got hit with a bot. A bot caught us, dog. Like, it was
did you try to, what's it called? Did you try to fight the claim?
It was one of those things where you couldn't fight the claim because the bot just took it down like off jump. There was nothing to fight. There was no strike. Like, the video don't even exist.
No, what video was it? What video was it of that they striked it?
No, we didn't get a strike. Is what I'm saying. Like, a bot just caught us and they just disabled the streaming temporarily, and that was it. So it wasn't no strike on the channel. Ain't no strike on the channel at all. It's just that
why'd the bot just attack us like this? Like, there gotta be a reason for the bot to do all that.
I don't know, man. That bot dangerous, dog. I don't know why he attacked us, man. I mean, maybe it detected because I was streaming. You know, I wasn't streaming the whole thing. I was trying to stream the awards, and they just caught us. So it's like,
what the fuck? What the fuck, Bush?
Look, I wanted to stream the announcements and talk about it, man. I like doing commentary on shit, dog. Like, this shit, it just happened that way. It just happened to happen that way. But let's talk about this murderer, man. Oh
my god, is there anything else to really say about him? Like,
I mean,
we ain't really got enough information, and we like.
I guess not. Yeah. Only thing we know so far is what the police department told us.
I mean, the only thing else I can really say, it sucks because his career just seemed like it's just now starting to pop off. But
they also said that Demons shot and killed Williams and Thomas Jr. and that Demons and Henry staged the crime scene to resemble a drive-by shooting.
Damn.
So I said all that in my video, of course, which you said I was uninformed about, nigga. And I got it straight from the police.
You calling the nigga demon? You calling the nigga serial killer and demon and shit like that? Come on, man.
He killed two people. That's serial, nigga. What you mean?
I mean, he killed two people, but we don't know why he killed those two people.
Maybe they deserved it.
And hold on.
Okay.
And the picture on the Instagram that you read, like, the nigga is in the picture with those niggas. Those were his homies. So if something happened.
Look, conspiracy niggas are saying that he killed them people to get a leg up in the industry.
He sacrificed them?
Yeah. They saying that nigga made a blood pact.
I mean, it worked for like 30 seconds.
It did work. Successful.
For like 30 seconds, and that nigga got arrested like afterwards.
This shit ain't streaming though, so nobody don't give a fuck about this nigga no more though.
Damn, man.
I mean, it ain't on Twitter like that no more. But yeah, I mean, pretty much
because they barely know him like that. He's still new.
Is this a new future vid? This is probably old. Like, is any industry niggas talking about this right now? I'm trying to find them.
Not really. It's still relatively new news, and they're still trying to figure out details. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're probably not gonna say nothing about this shit though, because You saw what happened when niggas started making jokes about 21 Savage. They got attacked.
Yeah,
like,
especially since 2 people died, like actually died. Yeah, I would chill out on the jokes with that nigga.
And niggas, like some niggas think some niggas agree with you, dog. Like, why would he kill his 2 boys that he cried over? You know,
He made a whole song after them, man.
That nigga,
Murder on My Mind.
Or maybe he's just a good ass actor, dog. These rapping niggas deserve Oscars.
But I don't know about that. They also said that he made it look like it was a drive-by too. So that nigga was covering that shit up.
That shit was elaborate. So this nigga's an evil mastermind, dog. I don't even know what to say. I mean, only other thing to talk about is that let me see.
That nigga is gonna do numbers once he get out of jail, though. If he drop his mixtape, boy,
he in there for killing 2 niggas. He not getting out, dog. They gonna put that nigga on probation.
If TK got a chance, that nigga got a chance.
I don't know who the fuck that is, dog. I'm out to loot. Man.
Truth. Help me, please.
That's why you niggas are here, dog. That is why you niggas are here, dog, to talk about this shit. I only know one song from this nigga, and that was the Kanye shit. So I mean, it is what it is, dog. Only other thing that happened today was that Steve Harvey shit, and then people were making fun of Kamala Harris about her rap facts. They was killing her ass. This bitch said she was listening to Snoop and Pac in the 80s.
Shit. Bitch lying like shit, man. What's wrong with you?
What do y'all think about the candidates, man? Like, fuck it. You got Booker, you got her, you got the Cortez chick, you got some other people.
Cortez isn't running. What are you talking about? She's too young to run, dog.
Oh, she's not in the run. I'm sorry, but she around. She keep popping up. I'm sorry. She pop up everywhere.
She keep popping up, but she's not running yet. She probably will in the future, 2024.
She not old enough. How you gotta be 30 something?
You gotta be 34, I believe.
34.
If I'm not mistaken.
Shit.
34, 35.
She looked like she's about 34.
No, she's not. She's in her 20s still.
Well, y'all niggas be fawning over her, dog. She look average as fuck. Y'all niggas be lusting over her.
For a politician, she bad.
Bro, the less prominent female
politician
we had was Clinton, bro. She couldn't even keep her own husband. Fuck you mean?
Dog, she not better than Sarah. She not better than Sarah Palin. All right, she not.
Someone kick this nigga Bush out. Oh my god,
she don't look better than Sarah Palin. Like, what the fuck you mean?
But she went to something place with that one, dog.
We can't admit that Sarah Palin look good.
No.
Oh my god.
She didn't.
She didn't. She look better than this Cortez shit.
No, she doesn't.
Y'all niggas tripping. Let me find. We try to find a picture of Sarah Palin. Yo. Sarah Palin. Hold up. Let me try to find a good picture, dog. She getting a little older up there, dog.
Yeah, you seen that first picture? You said, "Oh no."
She's getting a little older.
Yeah, Trump was already looking.
She getting a little older, dog. Let me find. These ain't good pictures, dog. Honestly.
Bush, just come on, dog. If you say that, you know she not bad.
Yeah, right. Like if you gotta look for a certain angle, you know she ugly, nigga.
She's older now. Like there's only older pictures. I need to type in young. Probably. I probably need to type in young. But I got a picture up on the screen. You know. But look, man. When Sarah Palin first dropped, like on some mixtape shit, she was bad. Like niggas was they got a whole porn on her, man. With what's that one chick?
Lisa Ann?
Lisa Ann, yeah. Her busted ass. Lisa Ann did
Nailing Palin.
You watched it, huh?
I downloaded that shit, nigga. It's still on my laptop.
That shit was fire.
I might have to dust that shit off, though.
I mean, let me find young Palin. No, that ain't right here.
Whoa.
This is perfect. This is perfect.
You gonna get a middle school pick and shit? Show that shit, man.
This is perfect, man. I don't know. They both kind of average looking. Now that I look back on it, actually, I don't know what. Maybe it was just that that one porn star did it. What's her name again?
Lisa Ann.
Lisa Ann, I'm sorry. I mean, she busted now. Like, I don't really look for her, so I can't remember her name. She got them
She
fake
don't do porn anymore. She retired. Like, what the fuck?
I told you I don't look for her, so I didn't even know she retired, dog. But, I mean, what are y'all thoughts on the political landscape anyway? Like, all this pandering from the Democratic Party, right? This nigga... And, go ahead.
They think anybody... Basically, they think we're in panic mode right now. I think we talked about this in... We talked about this a little bit earlier, but they're in panic mode where they think that America's in panic mode, so they trying to get the most... The nigga... Like, they're basically like, oh, since Trump is the worst president we possibly could have... you can choose us, like, or possibly type of shit like that. But
that's what it seemed like is going on.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah. And they're always counting on us being in panic mode. I mean, it ain't even just Democrats; it's all politicians in general. Because Republicans did it. We know George Bush did it with the whole they trying to attack us for our freedom, the whole 9/11 shit. So I mean, and niggas is tired of playing that game, tired of playing the lesser of two evils, and that's why that Steve Harvey interview with Monique was so important to me, because that's what she was trying to say, man. She was trying to talk about integrity. This nigga Steve Harvey was talking about playing the game and constantly compromising to be in a better position, and not worrying about feeding your kids. I mean, if we continue to compromise and worry about economics and making money, then we gonna constantly be in the same state we in. We never gonna progress nowhere. And I think niggas need to realize that you gotta sacrifice some shit to even achieve progression. And I don't think niggas realize that. I think people just want to stay in the middle and try to maintain the structure as it is without destroying the whole foundation. But yeah, this nigga Mo in here. This nigga Mo that don't have time to talk, but has time to be in the other fucking chat, Mo.
I'm in here, though.
I thought you were my nigga, Mo.
Is Mo here?
Yeah, Mo in the call.
Hey man, if you want to put me on call, I can do that. All right, so I was multitasking, and when I do this show, I like to be in full consciousness. I don't like dividing it between two completely different tasks.
Okay, I mess with you niggas. I understand, man.
You know what I'm saying?
See, man. See, Mo came here with an explanation, dog. He was prepared. You know, this nigga.
You were just bitching him out about this nigga. Now you want to suck his dick, man. Come on, man. Hey Mo, just know that this nigga was bitching about you for a long time.
Don't worry, I'll catch the recording when this is done. Like, don't worry about that.
Expose that nigga, man.
Exposed. Nah, nigga, shut up.
Yeah.
Mo, my nigga, man. I love Mo. Anyway,
you would have said that if I went to sleep, nigga.
But yeah, I mean, you probably don't know about this. What's that nigga? Ynw Melly, nigga. This nigga he got one hit record. He got one hit record.
Call him by his real name, Bush.
Oh, Demons. You don't know about this nigga Demons, dog.
No. I know people have a lot of them. I know people go to sleep afraid of their demons. I don't know who this nigga is.
Yeah. And apparently them two niggas that he killed had demons too. Cause
damn.
I don't know. Look. I'm not a parent, but if my kid comes over saying, "Yo, you heard that new Demons track?" I'm gonna be like, "No, and neither have you." Take this off.
That's that nigga name. That's not a rap name. That's that nigga actual name.
No, that nigga actual name is Demons.
Okay, we go put this stuff like no thank you. Like,
shit. And he killed two inspiring rappers, dog. Two artists that were trying to blow up. And after he killed them niggas,
this nigga killed his competition.
Yeah, apparently
they were actually his friends.
Like, they were
friends. Hold on. So this nigga was on the underground equivalent of the freshman list by Double XL. And he's like, I'm gonna kill this nigga. Whoa.
Damn.
This nigga look like not even to joke about. This is wild. Whoa, you could do that? Niggas could just kill you.
Look, man. Apparently he killed these niggas in October, and since then he been having a lot of success. You know. I mean,
I thought only politicians could do that shit. Like, oh yeah, you dying now. Like, wait, hold on, what?
I mean, I would like to listen to some of these niggas' tracks because I'm sure them shits was fire, and he had no choice but to kill them because they were probably gonna blow up. I don't know.
That is crazy.
At least that's what conspiracy niggas are saying. Like, I don't know why he killed them.
I don't know. either way, that's wild, to be honest with you. Because, like, in my head, like, as much as I hate to admit, like, even though the stories that these rappers have, you always have to take that shit with a grain of salt. Because it's like, you never know which nigga's lying, so you assume all of them are lying about their life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I mean, this 21 Savage thing ain't helping either. That nigga literally, like, we off that nigga's life, we didn't know about that.
Yeah, that shit not helping. I mean, but even though 21 Savage is from, his folks is from the UK and shit, I mean, he grew up in Atlanta, like, for a pretty long time. 100%. So, you know, maybe he did some shit there. I don't know. A lot of people
I agree.
saying he's the real deal. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of the point I made last episode. Big thing that kind of threw me off was that, like, nobody really mentioned the fact that he had an accent or anything when he moved there around the age that he was. Like, if he was, like, 9 years old or some shit like that, nobody was like, hold up, that nigga came in speaking, like, blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
All that shit.
Yeah. Damn, you know, I ain't put y'all niggas up on the marquee, dog. Damn. Hold
up. Yeah, you following the Kamala Harris shit?
Oh yeah. That shit is crazy.
Dear Lord, how you feel about the whole quote unquote pandering, man? How you feel about that?
I mean, there's nothing to feel about it. Like, she's doing a bad job at it. Like, just like Hillary.
How do you feel about that fucking Breakfast Club thing where, like, she talks about how she was listening to, like, Tupac and, like, Snoop in the 80s? How do you feel about that?
Like, I didn't listen to the interview, so. Like, I wasn't aware of it until people started talking about it, until I saw that Rap Genius shit on Twitter.
I watched the whole interview, man. I can talk about that. I watched the whole fuck. So pretty much Kamala Harris, like, she literally would find, and I get it, she's a politician. Politicians do this. But there was a lot of that whole, like, building rapport tactic thing that they do where, like, they never exclusively refer to something that they want. They also say, this is what we want, this is what we desire, this is what we need to do as a nation. We. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then there was also that thing where, like, she would also refer back to specifically black people because she was playing into that sort of anxiety that people already have where, like, black people are not being catered to by any of the politicians that are running. You know, I mean, it's always a general American issue as opposed to one specific to black people. But she only talked about black people, which I find interesting. But then it's like, she was faking
shit. She didn't, like, here's the thing. She was running game. Like, she mentioned black, the word black. But when Charlamagne asked her about specific, cause that's the one part I saw. When he asked, cause I listen to niggas that watch this shit. Man. But yeah, he always asks politicians when they come in about what is your agenda for the black community, and she started mumbling and fumbling over her words and shit, and she was like, "What'll help the black community is what'll help all the American people," or some shit to that extent, and they always run that shit. So
no. Also, like she does that thing where, like, she says a very generalized, broad thing, but then she's like, "Well, help black people too," and I'm like, "But what? But why will it?" You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't explain that part.
And talking about prison reform and shit, and that only helps prisoners.
Oh my God. She's not helping, like, she's not helping, man. Like, she talks about how, like, oh yeah, this nation is built in a way where it works against, like, black people and stuff. But in the same thing, she's like, but if they're this and if they're that, but, like, what does that relate to? Like, you're ignoring context actively because of the flashy thing, murder, rape, blah blah. These massive things that are happening that are what's it called, chargeable offenses and crimes. But you're not but, like, how can you talk about the larger framework that, like, makes these people exist in the first place, but still persecute them without considering the context to begin with?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
And
it's kind of wild.
Like, I gotta really do some more research on her record.
This is a big discussion. She seems to be one of the bigger people that like running for president. Like,
I mean, she felon though. Like, if you go to that Breakfast Club interview, that shit has, like, the majority of dislike, like fucking 80% dislike.
Let me take a look at that.
The same with Booker too, because he's running, I think, too. So, like,
you know the wildest thing about that too is like the most hilarious thing about it is that, like, Breakfast Club's demo, right, are like black people that listen to hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's their demo, and them niggas ain't fucking with her, man. You know what I'm saying? That's ridiculous.
Those are epitome of black. Like, Breakfast Club is the epitome of black Twitter audience, man.
I mean, that's literally what Charlamagne said during the video. He said our demographic are those people that have been overly critical towards you because they think you're pandering towards them. And I'm like, that's fascinating. It's fascinating.
Wait, Charlamagne actually said that during the interview?
Yeah. I listened to the whole thing. I was, like, writing and drawing and doing work, like, while I was listening to this shit.
And how did she respond to that?
She responded to it with what's it called? Wait, repeat. Let me think about it. She said something along the lines of certain people are not going to be able to move forward with certain things, and like she kind of brought it back to her whole demo and being like, oh, I'm a black woman, blah blah blah. That was that whole thing. Well, she's
So
like, some
she
people aren't ready
basically
for certain things.
spun cycle it. Basically, she didn't really answer the question.
He brought up so many questions. He brought questions like, you have a white husband. How do you feel about the person you're married to being reflective of your thing? He also brought the fact that she was light skinned and like people were questioning her blackness to begin with. And she said, yeah, he brought up all that stuff. But she's like, oh yeah,
like I don't know.
So Charlamagne was actually on it in that movie. I
don't know who he beginning. Like I know that nigga friends with Tariq. Did he ask that nigga for questions? Like, cause he don't normally be on it like that, dog. Like, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what he was asking.
He was asking like, but generally speaking, he was actually in support of Kamala Harris, and I think that was interesting. I'm sure he does support her to a degree.
Yeah,
but I think it was also like, once he was trying to hear what she was trying to say, he wants to hear her respond to these things. But the thing that made it so hilarious was, you said the dislike ratio was crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's her being given the platform to explain herself to the people that don't trust her. And even after watching the video, they still don't fuck with her. She had an opportunity. They still don't fuck with her.
Well, I think she thinks that she can do the same thing that Hillary did. And she thinks that just because she is somewhat black, and that she's a woman, that we gonna fall for the symbolism and not really tangible things. I think she's trying to win off of that. Yeah,
that's the truly insidious thing about it. I don't think Hillary was necessarily. I can't even really say that. I guess to a degree she was, but a really interesting thing about the Kamala Harris situation is Kamala Harris specifically sees this gaping wound that Trump is going to leave behind, assuming this is his first term, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, so even though I have this stuff I personally want to push, I can market myself as the remedy to this seemingly incurable disease. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, she's like, and that's such a fucked up thing, because I was saying this before and people don't like hearing it. Right now, you don't need another fucking politician that's being caught with lies of this early in the race. If a politician gives you any reason to believe they're lying about the most trivial things, that means what's stopping them from lying about the big shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You can't pretend and dismiss this stuff. You have to realize every time these politicians enter these arenas, they do more preparation than anybody for any slip ups, for any fuck ups, from promising things that they can't follow. For all this stuff, they have people hired to protect them from this type of stuff. And if you notice, even with campaign managers, even with people literally writing the speeches out, they're fucking up. Then just don't believe them. That they're messing up after all this preparation has been put into them.
My thing is that it's been working for so long, so I'm sure, because the same person that ran Hillary's campaign is one of the same people that are running hers, and she is pretty much it's a woman. She's like Black Hillary Clinton. Basically, she got the terrible past, and she's doing the same shit that Hillary was doing. So I mean, she basically Black Hillary right now to black voters.
And here's another thing. Like, I don't want to get too much into like the whole blackness discussion and everything, but I'll go into it for a second. I do understand what people mean by, oh, she's another light skinned black person that's in the in the runnings to become what's it called president and stuff. Because in almost every sense, Kamala Harris is like palatable, digestible black for white Americans. That's what she is.
Damn, look at the comment section. It said Hillary 2.0. Nope. Niggas are not fucking with her.
They not fucking with her at all.
She's palatable, digestible black. You know what I'm saying? Well, like, they'll let in a light-skinned person before they let in a dark-skinned person because you're closer to white. You know what I'm saying? And it's also just look at her. Do you see what I'm saying? Look at her in every sense. It's like the formal attire is completely adhering to like what a white politician is expected to look and behave like. You see what I'm saying? And only in this arena and platform where being black, being in the favor of black people is advantageous considering the president you have right now, that's when it comes out. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, and I think in a lot of other people's eyes, they don't see Kamala Harris acting this publicly black if she didn't know that people like direly desire this thing. You know what I mean? If being black wasn't gonna give her any advantage, she probably buried that as deep as she possibly could.
Yeah, I agree with that shit. Yeah, but they've realized that because like last election, Like the black turnout was lower than it normally is. It was extremely low, and they call heated that. And it was like we got to do some more pandering or something, anything but try to actually say shit.
So, that would help out the black community.
Yeah, and they do this thing where they like to lump everybody in together. They use the umbrella term minority and put everybody in the same bubble as if everybody's issues can be corrected by the same solutions.
They love to do that, man. They love to deny the specificity of black people and their journey for America and stuff like that.
It's that colorblindness shit, dog. It's that colorblind shit all over again.
Like, I'm not trying to just serve a black American, but I'm trying to serve all Americans.
Yeah, that is exactly what that Booker dude said.
When he went on, is that what he said?
Yeah,
he said.
The thing that gives me the most
American.
Yeah, like he pretty much said that. Like I think he pretty much said that.
The shit that gives me a pulsating fucking headache is like in 2019, niggas are still mentioning the fucking like American dream. That shit died, nigga. Like there's no that fucking American dream. There is no look.
Yeah,
look,
it was never for us.
Yeah. I keep thinking that. Like, why the fuck y'all keep bringing that up if it wasn't for us?
That's the sexiest catchphrase ever. Niggas are like, here's the American dream. But then it's like somebody else responds and says, was the American dream ever anything but a white dream? That's the biggest quote.
Yeah.
People always say that. And it's like
every single time I imagine that shit in my head, I imagine white people. I don't imagine black people in that shit.
Nigga, and also like it's just look at the rhetoric. This is not like by any means a hot take or some like massive epiphany anyone in this thing is gonna have. But people have always said this. It's like the phrase "Make America Great Again." What does that mean? It's let's move back into a space where white people had total control as opposed to majority control. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like an apartheid state. It's kind of like what Israel is. A lot of people don't like to hear that shit, but yeah, that shit is crazy. But yeah, I'm just waiting for it to really get close to the end, and so we can really see who's gonna be the front runner. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with these politicians either, man. But I mean, the closer we get, the more we'll see. That's the other person running too. I think it's a bunch of people.
This shit look like a clown show, like right now. Like it just like any nigga trying to pull up. Like
early on, it looked like a clown show for sure. Yeah, early on, it's gonna look like that.
And it's crazy because they doing like the Democrats are still sticking to the format of like the politician type of thing, where instead of like where Trump ran his campaign on, oh, we gotta drain the swamp, we can't have these politicians taking over. Man. But they look like the blueprint of what a typical politician is.
Nobody wants a politician. They need a humanitarian. They need a human being that's like, I have people as my best interest in like people's interest in mind. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the biggest problem right now. Nobody
instead of like checking off a book of black people, white people.
People are looking for a good Samaritan, and that's the whole thing. I remember I heard this somewhere else, so like don't be like, oh yeah, this nigga biting that shit. But somebody said something along the lines of, like, the thing you have to keep in mind is that while we appreciate this is the first black president, this is the first black female president, ultimately that wasn't like that shouldn't be enough to bewitch us anymore. If anything, it's an illusion, and we've seen the backlash towards people being like, this is a first, this thing is over, you can't do that. Like literally, the presidency right now is a reflection of that. But a thing that I have to always keep in mind, or I think other people should keep in mind as well, is that it doesn't matter of the exact, like, what's it called, ethnic, sexual, anything background, if you believe this person wholeheartedly has your best interest in mind in this current moment. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ultimately, right now, if their interest is in the betterment of people and counteracting some of the terrible things that are happening right now, then I think that's better than what we have right now, man, or what people have in general right now. So.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I mean, hopefully when the shit winds down, we'll have a legit politician. I think Bernie Sanders running again too. I think.
Yeah, he said that he's running.
Yeah. That puts people in good faith, honestly, and I think that's interesting because, like, to a degree, Bernie is that sort of quote unquote like good Samaritan, like person that has people in mind. And to be fair, like he's exactly who everyone else is afraid of—an old white man that's going to be in power. In terms of his policy and stuff, he definitely has the most.
Yeah,
the
closest to him. He need to stop doing that. I march with King shit though, and he do got a blind spot when it comes to
that nigga got. Yeah, that nigga hilarious, man.
So,
He got feet, dog. He marched with King.
man,
He was
Hold on. Is this historically correct? Like he did really much. Is this a thing?
He was
man, he was there. He was there.
Yeah, he was there. He ain't.
Oh,
He wasn't in the front row or anything. Like he
Ain't like he dabbed that
Hold
nigga up. Like,
yeah, he dabbed him up.
Fair.
Nigga acting like he had a secret handshake with him and shit. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, man. Buddy kind of cool though, man. I can't even lie, man. That picture nigga.
it's a cool little flex, but the nigga, you can't be hinging on it.
So you got that type of flex? You like? Oh yeah, I was eating. I was eating a shawarma with Malcolm X, man.
You gotta think about that shit too, though. Like I'm sure when he started, I don't know, like. There's a certain time period when everybody started to really back Martin Luther King Jr. So where was he positioned in that time period? Did he join the shit after it became something super mainstream, or was he early to the party? Like you got to think about that shit, man. Because a lot of niggas hate it.
But I actually was researching a ton into this. Like a big part of Martin Luther King's thing was actually a big part of the nonviolent crimes was that the objective was to garner media attention. So the idea was supposed to be that like what that protests would be and marches would actively be broadcasted across the entire country for white people in their living room to see. Look, these guys didn't touch, hit, or do anything, but look what the police are doing today, and that would trigger a response in people. That's what part of Martin Luther King's like tactic and strategy was.
Oh, we got some niggas. We got 8 people watching us. Some nigga said free Ynw Melly, free demons.
Hold on.
You're my nigga, man.
I went onto the channel and I can't see shit, man.
Well, because that channel is disabled on that.
Because the nigga got this channel disabled, man.
Nah,
this nigga live talking about
hold on. Can I get the link though? Like regardless,
the link is down there, dog. It's down there.
Oh shit, yes.
And look, dog, I did not live stream the whole Grammys. I live streamed some of it.
Live stream enough for the shit to get shut down.
I got hit with a bot, dog.
Where is the link? Hold on.
We got Massa Ali in here. We got baseball. You know, the B is a 6.
Yeah, how long we been live for?
Huh? We only been live for like. Actually, we been live for 36 minutes. So I mean.
Yo, where's the link at?
It's in the. Where is it? It's in general, nigga. Yeah, it's right there in general. It's like, the same. It got that Melly nigga on it.
I know, but
yeah, that's right off the top, right there.
What the fuck?
That's right, nigga. That's right. Yeah, it's right there. The last thing I posted.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the last thing I posted, dog.
This ain't on the channel though, right?
He said, "Fuck that nigga if he did it."
Damn. I mean, shit.
I mean, it looked like they said they had evidence, forensics evidence. So
yeah, like sufficient evidence. That nigga might be gone.
That nigga gone. Like, I don't know how you coming back from that, unless they fucked up on some Mark Furman shit. What's that nigga name? Mark Furman or some shit? The OJ case.
I don't know idea.
Like I don't like unless they did some Furman shit. Like I don't know. That nigga mentioned Tay K like you did.
I told you.
He only got 20 years in his 20 years for a double murder?
Because it was on accident, manslaughter, nigga.
It was on accident. How you accidentally killed 2 niggas?
I don't know, man.
That nigga had an AR? What the fuck?
Nigga, oh, man.
And it was an aggravated robbery. Fuck. Was this nigga white? Like so white. Nah, he's definitely black.
Yo, Stone, you mess with that avatar I told her to give you, man?
Avatar?
Yeah.
I can't even see it. Hold up. Yeah. Bush, if you fucked up and did not give me Janae Aiko anything else than her, I'm gonna be pissed.
Hey, yo,
I'll give you a picture, nigga. Like, damn.
Nigga, you weren't here, though. You were not here, so...
Yeah, I threw her name out.
That's what the military wives be saying.
Yo, can you see it?
Shit. Hey, did y'all see that? That was. Y'all see the Aladdin shit? We didn't talk about the Aladdin shit.
Oh my god.
Blue Will Smith.
Yeah, Blue Will Smith. We didn't talk.
I'm gonna watch it right now. I see niggas memeing. I ain't actually watched the trailer.
Yeah, that shit looked bad in the trailer, dog. Don't let the pictures fool you. Like the actual trailer, that shit is. Oh my god. Just watch it, nigga.
Okay, we watch it.
Like when he walks onto the screen, you'll be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like I promise you, nigga. Hold up.
From what I've seen, he's got a swole ass neck.
Yep.
Hold up. This shit is okay so far. Arabian Day.
Nah, you see how generic fucking Jafar look? That nigga look generic as fuck.
Damn, that nigga Jafar doesn't look evil at all.
I'm saying, he look generic. Like they fucked
Jafar,
up.
You need to get somebody the most evil fucking face on the planet, and then give them a point yours beard. Then that's Jafar.
Get Philly.
Yeah, man. So they did.
Okay,
Yeah.
First of all, couple things. The costume design is actually pretty good. Second thing is that Jasmine bad as shit.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Oh
Nigga said.
Oh my god.
Nigga asked the question. Yeah, we already talked about how he set up the murder. So he made it look like it was a drive-by.
Yo, you know what Aladdin looked like? Aladdin looked like them goddamn live action Scooby Doo CG like effects and shit. Remember that? Remember like how awful that shit would be? Or it's like you could kind of tell that they were trying to make something realistic, but it's still too cartoony for it to be real. And the texturing is awful. The shit look bad, man.
I'm telling you, it looked like a nigga tried to do the face cam shit in like an EA game.
A Snapchat filter. They got a whole Snapchat filter on this shit.
This nigga look like some shit that Shrek would eat in the morning, man. That's what that nigga look like.
That shit terrible.
That should look better than Detective Pikachu though.
No, it don't.
No,
Stop.
no, it doesn't.
Hold on. What happened to that nigga's neck? Why is his neck so thick? He look like them neck niggas, man. Remember them neck niggas?
Oh, he's them niggas.
Chunky ass neck.
That nigga look jacked, dog. Thick.
Bro, you know the wildest part is they didn't even give him like a defined jawline to like distinguish his neck from his face. It just looked like a
like his face is like his jaw's supposed to be thicker. Like his face don't match his body.
His chin is hitting his chin and Adam apple like touching each other, bro. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, they fucked up, man. Like they fucked up.
And it's just everything is wrong because it's like you can tell they melded two physiques together. Like this doesn't look like a toned body whatsoever. It looks like a kind of regular.
Oh no, some nigga in the chat, King AJ, saying he didn't do it, and here's the evidence. What is this? What is this?
This nigga about to link you a video to Pornhub, man.
I got an Instagram detective, dog.
Yeah, you about to get
on Twitter. On Twitter, everybody on Twitter is detective all of a sudden, man.
Oh, let me see, man. I don't know. The cops said they got forensics, man. I don't know. Let me see.
Does that mean they put some crack on them? Fuck the crack.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They put some crack on them. Okay, what is this?
Niggas need to put respect on Indian girls' names, dog.
Wait, hold up. Ynw Melly is a Vero Beach grad? That's my high school. What?
Uh-oh.
What?
But you gotta edit that out, bro. You can't be telling niggas your high school. You stupid.
Yeah, I don't live there no more. What the fuck you talking about? I exposed this shit.
This is gonna track you down. Edit that out, dog. Definitely.
It's live, nigga. He can't edit that shit.
Dog, what?
Damn, Bush. Like, you feeling the urges lately, dog?
Bush
No.
Oh my god.
Damn, man. It's murdering ass nigga. Let me see. Like, let me go back to the
nigga about to go look at his yearbook, make sure that nigga was in the same class and shit.
Nah. He gonna open up the yearbook, right? That nigga gonna be looking at his picture from 3 rows down and shit.
Yo,
no.
You know how this whole like Disney live action movie thing is like a whole bunch of fuss. This is not the first time they've done this shit. Like they did the doing the Lion King movie,
Cinderella,
they did the Jungle Book, they did Pete's Dragon, they did all of these. The thing that has me like cracking up is that every time they do something like this, it's a first time for them. Like with Lion King, right? Lion King, they're doing an entirely voice-acted movie with no human beings, entirely CG animated. Jungle Book, right, was supposed to be like it had real actors in it, but also had the CG animals as well.
Wait, where is this nigga? Wait, hold on, Mo. Where is your evidence at, King AJ, man? Like, I'm trying to find it in this article, man. What does this article say? Do I have to read the shit myself, nigga?
Yes, that's what the article is, nigga.
This nigga Bush really can't read. I've been telling you. Who else does that? Hey, I really got to read this shit. What?
I really got to read an article.
Like,
Come
why?
on, boy.
That shit got 3 syllable words in it, dog.
He said it was fake, nigga. Just tell me how it's fake. Like, I don't want to read all of this shit.
The nigga actually, well, it ain't fake. The nigga actually got.
Bush, where the link at, bro? I'll read it.
Here you go. True. There you go.
Oh wait, hold on. Why am I acting like an idiot? I know who Ynw Melly is. That's the dude that made that song with Kanye.
Yeah,
right?
mixed personalities. Yeah.
Yeah, I got mixed personalities.
One nigga in the comments said that nigga Ruben said he killed people in the Genius interview. He said he killed people in the Rap Genius interview or some shit. So
He did. Yeah. The nigga ain't like he said it in the song. He killed his homie on accident. Like nigga wasn't playing. Like y'all think he was making up?
He said he
Nigga
killed.
was not joking.
He legit said he killed his homie on accident.
Yes. You ever heard "Murder on My Mind"? Oh yeah.
Nah, I didn't hear that shit. Nah.
I've been saying that shit since we started talking about it. But,
he been saying that shit the whole time. I didn't know he actually said those words.
Why do you think we kept saying I got murder?
Hold on. You guys weren't joking. His last name literally Demons.
Yep.
yo, nothing about this is jokes. This nigga is really just like he like the Cinderella of murderers, dog.
My bad. Is it Cece? So apparently that wasn't a nigga. That's a woman.
That's the shit that has me going crazy, man. Like the same niggas that be sang into the pussy or whatever niggas be saying, right? Over here making like these chick tracks. I
told y'all.
Is that what y'all call it? Singing to the pussy?
Yeah, like
singing to the
we
pussy.
ain't gonna go over that. Like
we call that making romantic songs.
Look, I've never used that phrase. That's all more. That's the first time I'm hearing singing to the pussy.
Talk to that pussy.
I'm gonna start using that shit now. That's a good ass way to
making
put
up
it.
terminology and shit.
Niggas out here singing to the pussy. Chris,
pussy?
Look,
yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Look, I mean, he right, man. This nigga Tory Lanez, Chris Brown out here, these niggas savages. And that Trey Songz fucking niggas girls and having them kill themselves. Like, I mean,
shit.
It's these niggas are savages out here. These R&B niggas is crazy.
Yeah, they be doing more dirt than the actual rap niggas.
Yeah, what I'm saying. They tougher too. Like,
I don't know, man. Would you rather get in a fight with Chris Brown or Soulja Boy, man? Pick your choice, man.
Soulja Boy, like fuck Chris Brown.
Right?
That nigga been working out, man. Soulja Boy.
That nigga dances on stage for 3 hours every night. You don't think that nigga got some shit up his sleeve? Like, come on, man. Like that nigga acrobatic as fuck.
Yo, you know who got hands these days, man? That boy Wiz Khalifa got hands. You seen that nigga?
Wiz Khalifa don't even got muscles. Stop.
Hold on. Wiz whooping your ass, man. Straight up. That nigga Wiz.
Did Wiz hit the time skip or something? Did I miss something?
That nigga is Usopp,
yes. What?
Let me look this shit up. Hold on.
Wait, let me see.
This nigga committed himself to a legitimate martial art, and he's whooping niggas' ass, man. Like,
what I type in Wiz Khalifa muscles or some shit?
Wiz Khalifa fight video or some shit like that. Like,
oh god damn! Hold up. That nigga kind of jacked now.
He jacked, right? This nigga swole. 2018 MMA fight, man, right there.
Hold up, let me show this shit, True.
He isn't just a skinny nigga no more, man. He muscly. Like, this shit crazy.
That nigga say muscly.
He said no. He didn't say muscle. He said muscle.
That nigga muscly. That's how you know a nigga big. Niggas don't even get the words come out right. That nigga say muscly. God damn. Look at that shit, Truth. I posted it.
Yeah, you know what the wildest part?
What the fuck? Super Saiyan Khalifa. It's like his hair went full blondish. Oh, that's why he had half blonde hair. He was transforming. I got you.
That's the thing niggas need to be afraid of, man. Like, this nigga already tall as shit. But what happened when, like, he look?
You don't want a tall nigga to get muscles. It's over.
Yo, man, this nigga is literally. This nigga is a moving tree. This nigga like a whole tree moving around and shit, kicking niggas.
I am Groot. I smoke tree and I am tree.
Look, man, I went to the Instagram page already. I read his quotes and shit. He didn't really say anything that'll persuade me to think that he didn't do his shit yet. He just says the typical shit that they all say when they get caught with some shit.
Who's they all? Damn.
All niggas say that they turned themselves in and shit like that, and then he knows that the justice system.
You're right.
The nigga turned himself in, man.
You're right.
Yo, man. You don't know how
that nigga Bush is in the mall. Fuck it.
I sound like Kamala Harris now and shit now.
Bullshit, man.
niggas deserved it. He did it. Look at his skin.
If he didn't do it yet, he probably will do it. Damn it.
They're all predators. What did Hillary say?
Super predators.
Super predators. Look at Khalifa, man. That nigga's a super predator. That nigga look like a super predator.
Yo, man, listen.
Damn.
Like, this was Khalifa shit. Yo, this is the wildest part. Like, the one thing niggas have over these tall people is that, oh, you can't build muscle. This nigga, look at him. What happened? It's over.
He stopped smoking weed, man.
He started putting steroids in the blunt. That's all.
He still smoking weed.
Oh, he still smoking.
He's still.
He just put protein in the powder now. That's it.
You know what I mess with? What I mess with is we're finally in a place where we can say, oh yeah, did he have a time skip? Yes, he did. He had a legitimate real life time skip with this nigga.
Hey, look at this before and after, nigga. Like, come on, that nigga look like a chicken wing in the before. Look at that nigga arms.
Oh no.
Like, that nigga look like he can't do push-ups. He gotta do push-ups on his elbows because his wrist's so weak.
Damn.
Like,
Yo,
He's trying to fight whoever fucking Amber Rose, dog. He's crazy.
you know what this picture look like?
No,
The nigga on the right clearly bullying the nigga on the left. Like, that's what
yo, my thing is, Amber Rose so thick she probably could have manhandled that nigga, dog. Like,
she was probably tossing that.
Can we talk about the great things Amber Rose does for black men, bro? Look, Kanye West, right, broke up with her or was with her. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Was Khalifa with her? Super Saiyan Khalifa. Like, she the anti-Kardashian.
yeah.
But nah, 21 got fucked up. 21 got locked up after dating her.
21, we gotta wait for the outcome. I feel like it's gonna be a blessing in disguise, bro. Watch him get knighted or some shit.
Look, King AJ. I mean, he did turn himself in. We'll see, man. We'll see. I know I called him a murderer about 8 times in the video, but we will see.
Nigga, you said the whole time. You practically called that nigga the murderer. Like, this ain't like that nigga name.
Look. If the shit comes out that he didn't do it, I will make a video and apologize. You know, and I will say I was wrong. He's not a murderer. He just kind of looks like a murderer.
If something comes out saying that he 100% did it, Bush is gonna be like, "Fuck you, niggas."
That nigga said no one gives a fuck about Wiz. Can we talk about Melly?
Damn.
That's what the title about. You right. The title does talk about Melly. I'm sorry. I need to change that shit.
I'm apologize. I voiced my opinion on some other shit. We'll go back to the topic at hand.
The shit we already talked about.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nothing left to say about Melly, man.
First of all, let's talk about the real big topic over here. Like, this nigga forehead massive shit. Man.
Yeah,
nigga. This nigga got a super villain forehead. Goddamn, man.
I said that nigga looked like a Orochimaru, dog. Like,
you talking about Melly? Yeah, that nigga. Look, let me show that mug shot, dog. Like,
that nigga got a sinister fucking smile, man.
I don't think this nigga saw Melly mug shot. I think once you see the
look
mug
at
shot,
the nigga's clickbait, dog.
he said clickbait.
Whoever would have thought, man.
You fell for it. Got your ass, nigga. I got you in.
Got you, bitch.
Got you.
Oh man.
Look.
Hey, nigga.
Look.
We talked about him. That ain't no clickbait.
Look at Melly picture, AJ, man. Look at this shit. Does that nigga look like he don't kill, dog?
Chill, man. You can't be saying that.
Look, Mo. Look at this picture, Mo. Don't he look like a super villain, dog?
Hold on. Is this a mugshot?
Yeah, this is mugshot.
Yes.
He look like he about to give a mean monologue.
This nigga definitely got done with his clan, man. This shit wild. It's crazy.
Look, AJ. Look at all this evidence, man. This single mugshot is enough evidence to convict this nigga.
All this evidence though clearly fly in court. First of all, he looks evil. Second off, his forehead is really big.
He got a huge ass forehead. And look, think about it. He only popped after his niggas died.
Look, listen. You have to let's think about this scientifically for a second. If he has a forehead that big, that means he has to have something.
Yeah, he's a mastermind. Yeah.
We're just theorizing that he has evil thoughts and murders planned in the head. Man. That's all it's like.
Damn.
My question to you, AJ, is why you love this motherfucker so much. What are his best hits, dog?
Murder on my mind.
I mean, look, he said, "Shut up." You won't say shit to his face. You right. He killing niggas out here. Like, of course I want to say shit to that nigga, dog. You right,
yeah, nigga want to live.
Yeah, you right, AJ. I am a bitch, man. Thanks for letting me know, man.
Look,
I appreciate that, man.
Oh, all right, AJ. I read his Instagram. Like, what? Why do you think he's innocent? Is it just because you a fan of him? Is that why you think he's innocent? Why do you think he's innocent? You tell me, because I don't
think that's
know.
an interesting question. Good question right there. Like, why
You can't just say the nigga innocent just because off of the strength of you believe that he's innocent. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
go tell that to the go to the police and say, oh, I think he's innocent. Man. Like, they gonna let him free, man.
Look, they said they got forensics evidence, so like, anytime a nigga say forensics, I'm like, that nigga's guilty. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You tell me, AJ. Tell us uninformed internet niggas, internet thugs. Tell us why he's innocent, dog. I mean, it's kind of quiet in here, AJ. I'm waiting, dog. I'm waiting on you.
Crickets, nigga. I believe what AJ was trying to say is that we're 100% correct in this wasn't correct.
Damn.
And that nigga murdered his homies to get ahead in the industry, man. That's
I agree, AJ.
Chill, man. Chill.
Like, it's not funny. I'm sorry. Murder is never funny.
It's no funny at all. Also, like, even if there's like a sliver of a chance that he is innocent, that's fucked up. Like,
yeah, it is fucked up. Yeah, we kind of put
yeah,
it
but
out
you
there.
but you've been on that nigga head this whole time, dog. I've been said this time.
I mean,
if we're gonna be legit right now, all I was saying is that he has an evil smile on his forehead is big. Besides that, I don't know what he did. That's none of my business.
You're right. Look. But yeah, I'm waiting, AJ. I'm waiting, though. Like,
he said, I don't love him. I like his music, and I hate people who showing. We're not showing hate, nigga. We open get. Oh my god, niggas can't take shit. Oh,
yeah,
like
I
fucking hate the
joking,
internet.
You sound look, AJ,
damn
man. You sound kind of like a fanboy, man. I used to fuck with Floyd like that.
Niggas' lack of interpretation kills me over here, man. What the fuck? Go ahead, man. Go ahead and have it.
I mean, yeah, you can have that shit, man. Like I said, I used to fuck with Floyd Mayweather, but then I realized that nigga's a coon. He can box, but he a coon, man. Like this recent video of Floyd. Let me find that shit, dog. I think TMZ caught up. I think TMZ caught up with that nigga, and here's a video.
And you might have. How long has this nigga been in the call? Like, did not hear us talk about? Well, I was talking about the serious implications of this shit, saying that he still got time to prove that he's innocent or not. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he still got time. Like, yeah,
he absolutely got time.
Yeah, let me watch that video. I posted it in the description here. This nigga Floyd apparently was uninformed about Gucci. This nigga.
You might need to change. Hold up. You might need to change the title of the live stream because apparently we click later and shit like that. We ain't talking about Melly. We talked about Melly like the first 30 minutes of the podcast. Like headline's over, man. If you want to know the real opinions about it, go to the first beginning of the fucking video, man, because I'm not about to rehash the whole point of that shit that I just said. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we talked about that shit at length.
Yeah. I don't need to talk about this shit again.
But yeah, we talked about that shit. But yeah, I did go ahead and change the video, though. But yeah, let's talk about this Floyd shit. I posted a video of this Floyd shit. Like he got caught. He got caught by TMZ.
Your pops he was sparring.
I think my dad need to stop boxing. He older. But you know what I'm finna go into.
Elaborate.
Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, Bush, you just said you got caught by TMZ and then just stopped talking.
Wait, hold on. I was playing the video.
You know who else gets caught by TMZ? Literally anybody else.
Everybody in the world.
You know, a lot of prominent.
You know what?
Look, the reason I stopped is because I was playing a video, though. If you niggas was watching the stream, you would see that the video I was playing. But I was actually playing the video of this nigga Floyd walking into the Gucci store. And TMZ stopping him like, hey, man, do you know about the TMZ blackface incident? And he was like, no, I don't know what's going on. And he was like, man, I'm finna go buy some shit. And the dude told him about it. And it was like, man, they might be mad that you out here buying shit from Gucci with the blackface thing going on. He was like, man, I'm just doing me. And I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. If they get mad, so what? That's pretty much the gist of what he said. And that nigga went into the store. Came out with a bags full of shit. I was like, I'm just being me, and he just drove off.
Yo, Key is kind of cool.
That's the gist of it, dog.
No, okay, hold on for a second. I was just gonna say, like, the money team logo on his hat, that shit low-key kind of look like the TMZ logo, man. I'm just saying.
It do look like it.
Yeah, it just sound like a cross.
Shit.
Yeah, low-key. I mean, to be honest, that shit is kind of funny. Like, just as a thing that happened that we can watch on the internet, that's hilarious. But like, yeah, I agree. Like, there's not much of a thought process. He obviously doesn't care, and with as a rich person that's black in America,
Yeah.
the platform, he doesn't give a shit. Like, I get it.
And you fucking up when 50 Cent clowning you for that shit, man.
I mean, 50 Cent been
Like,
clowning him for everything.
Oh, yeah.
For somebody
Yeah,
supposed to-
that nigga.
They got beef.
He been clowning at Floyd so much that the nigga in his comment section said, "Get off that man dick." Like that's to the extent that he been clowning Floyd, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I always question the value of 50 Cent's friendship, because it's one thing for a nigga to roast you over the phone. It's another thing for a nigga to publicly shame you, like with this shit.
Oh yeah, when that 6ix9ine shit happened, that nigga basically disowned 6ix9ine and shit.
Like,
Yeah.
When he found out we snitching.
Yeah, like that reading shit. Let me go to 50 Instagram right quick. What's Let me
50
find
Cent.
That. Let me find it.
You need me to spell that out for you, Bush? Like, I know you got trouble reading that.
Yeah, you know I can't read, dog. I need help. I need some assistance.
Or write, apparently.
Yeah, I can't write either, man. My fingers fucked up, nigga. Let me go to this nigga page. But yeah, what are y'all thoughts on just I think Kodak Black is doing the same thing. Is that he ignoring the Gucci incident? Like, so him and Floyd, they fuck a boycott. I'm buying all this Gucci shit today. They don't give a fuck about that shit.
I mean, he doesn't. He's obviously not very smart. You know what I mean? Where it's like this sort of short-sightedness in terms of like what he wants and what he wants to do. Like, for example, like say for example, food, right? For someone that isn't interested in their diet or whatever, they see this pizza, and they're like, I like pizza though. It's like, oh yeah, but like there's no nutritional value. There isn't any vegetables. There's all this stuff in it. But like, I like pizza though. I want pizza. That's what this nigga's like, man. He's just like, I like Gucci, man. And it's just like, but Gucci did this fucked up thing. But Gucci, nigga. And it's like, what? What's happening? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit crazy, man. I didn't hear what Kodak Black said. I don't know if you niggas heard that shit either.
I did.
What, you heard it? What did he say?
That nigga lagged out during in the middle of the conversation. You just gonna have to play it, man. He was like, just play the video, man. Like, I don't know.
Oh, wait, I like that?
You talking about Kodak?
No,
Okay.
Kodak lagged out mid-video.
Oh, made video of him talking about
like-
it. Okay.
Like, he lagged out. Like I'm talking about when he lagged out. I'm talking about the video was still perfectly fine. He just lagged out mentally. That nigga was saying, how you gon', like for 30 seconds. And then at the edit.
Oh, you mean he IRL lagged? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, why are niggas so against these dropping these brands? And this nigga 0
Boycotts mean nothing. Boycotts mean nothing in 2019. You know what a boycott is? A boycott is staying away from a thing that you like for 24 hours and be like, damn, that was a good boycott. That's what a boycott is, nigga.
I mean, it's not that hard to, like, especially if you got that much money. Like, I see, like,
Well,
poor
here's the
people.
thing,
Like,
it doesn't matter if it's hard or difficult. If boycotting something is what you actually think it means, if it is to disassociate yourself with a brand that has practices that you don't necessarily fuck with,
yeah.
then do it regardless. Ultimately, what happens is, the way I see it is that you're putting your values and what you care about and the thing that made you want to boycott them to begin with on one side. But on the other side, you're putting your love and desire to be a part of that brand and what they produce. And if the thing that they provide you outweighs your resolve and the thing that motivates you to boycott them to begin with, then don't say you fucking boycott them, nigga. Don't be making these false claims. You're devaluing the word. You're devaluing people that actually commit to boycotting it. And you're painting this image of, oh, look, you guys can't even stand behind it. And there are people that still don't watch the NFL because they don't mess with that Kaepernick. But there are niggas that are still watching and they were boycotting for a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not somebody that believes that boycotting really in this day and age does anything anyway. So it's like, that's why I saw this shit. I was like, and like, I mean, he is what I thought he was, just a dumb nigga that can box. I mean, a dumb nigga that's smart in the ring.
That's fucked up, nigga.
Hey man, it is what it is, man. He's very intelligent when it comes to what boxing in that area. He's super intelligent when it comes to that shit. And I mean,
he's a genius, in fact.
yeah.
Oh, should I stop reading the conversation now? I'm looking at this shit. This nigga mad as shit, man. Hey, Bush.
What?
I might have ran off one of your other fans, man. I apologize, Buck.
That nigga was just some random. Was he a fan or was he just some random nigga that saw the
I
stream?
mean,
It seemed like
Yes,
a fan.
bro.
You said
Yeah,
y'all
he
haven't
said,
been.
bro, you haven't streamed in 2 years, yeah.
Oh shit! Oh, you were stuck on this channel. Oh shit! Yeah, we got a whole nother channel, AJ. Like,
This isn't a comeback stream. What
Yeah,
you gotta
this-
do is you just gotta type in off the top, and you'll find like a list of videos with similar graphic design that we do on another channel. So
yeah, we got another
people-
channel. This
yeah,
has
we've been active for the last few months, man. Like we've been making videos pretty consistently. Definitely peep it.
yeah we have like this ain't nothing. Yeah, this ain't nothing new. Like I was like, cause I thought this channel was dead. I didn't know anybody was over here. I was like, what the fuck?
Damn, we messed up, AJ. We sorry, man.
Yeah, I didn't even know
Nigga
anybody
probably
was here.
unsubscribed already, man.
And this nigga Stone ran him away. Let me put the link in.
Damn. My bad. Like the nigga, I gave the nigga the explanation on why I said what. Like, come on, nigga. Like, come on. Like, I ain't about to pander to no fans and shit. Come on, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's
for real?
Bush's-
He's been
that's
sub there
Bush's
forever. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That's Bush's job, man. That ain't mine.
It's my hey,
Damage control, nigga. You PR, man.
they said, what a time to be alive. Ming is doing better than Larry. What? Uber
What?
car and co-provider combined. What the fuck?
I mean, this is like free
Wait.
those niggas don't even make videos. So what are you talking about?
Wait, what do you mean Mean is doing better? You mean in life or on YouTube? What are you talking about?
Definitely do better in life.
Really? I know Uber had that extent of being homeless.
No,
But,
we
nigga
talked to
homeless.
men. We talked to men. Men doing pretty good, man. We mess with men. We mess with men over it.
Yeah, we fuck with men, but I'm just saying, like, men has been in the eternal struggle forever. Like,
Damn.
that's his selling point, struggling. Like, how a nigga that built his whole channel off of struggling is like better than 3 niggas combined.
In 2019, in 2019, struggle was currency, boy. Everybody struggling.
Damn, Bush, you ain't think to put, hey, my channel, we changed channels. Go follow this channel over. Who the fuck put this Childish Gambino as my
Yo, you know
fucking
who's
profile
gross?
picture?
You know who's gross just generally? Like, he's kind of a
Who?
gross person. Fucking Jason Whitlock is a gross nigga.
Oh yeah, I
nasty.
talked about that shit. You heard the shit he said
That
about
nigga
LeBron?
You tell me what he said about LeBron, and I'm gonna just be mad about it.
What did Jason Whitlock do? Wait. What did Jason Whitlock do?
That nigga said that LeBron is a bad leader because he was born in a single parent household.
Wow.
Jason Whitlock, you're a fat nigga with an opinion that's baseless, and you hate black people. Like, how about that?
Is this nigga black too?
Yeah, he also said that people were jealous of the Patriots because they are a majority white team, which is not true. But he said that people.
You know what I like about that line? I like the fact that none of it has to do with people are jealous of Jason Whitlock because you fat and ugly and dumb, nigga. Fuck you.
Chill, nigga. God damn.
He was like, this was before the Super Bowl. He was like, a lot of the people that hate the Patriots were born in a single parent household. He like using that shit.
Super Bowl was about food, nigga. Foul. So fuck you.
God damn.
This nigga said cereal bowl, rice bowl. What
But you-
type of bowl, man?
but
I
you-
like all of them.
But you see these memes of 50 doing on Floyd. He just killing this nigga though.
Man, he been doing that shit for years. Those two are not friends, man. It's
Hold
bullshit.
up. I might get some more information on why Ynw Melly real quick. Give me 1 second.
All right, go ahead and find that shit.
I'm gonna just say this nigga's name sound like a model of a car or some shit, man.
That,
I'm
like-
driving around.
I mean, I don't know. I'm about to say he killed niggas again. I was just making a joke though. I mean, I don't want to.
You don't want to upset anybody.
I don't want to upset the one nigga watching us right now. on the channel that I thought was dead, but apparently it's alive. Like this channel at one point had 13 niggas watching us. Like that was almost more than the other channel. So like apparently this, or maybe it's just that Ynw Melly nigga that brought everybody to the fold.
That might be it. That's fascinating though.
On this session.
Yeah,
God
well,
damn, this
hopefully you
teacher
guys like
thick
what
as
you
fuck.
see.
Jesus. Like I'm watching. I mean, they can see what I see, so they'll see. But
Hold on. Why is she so? Also, like, what's 50 saying about it? Let me read that caption out, Bush.
Oh, 50. Oh, let me see. Nigga said, "What the fuck? I ain't ever missing this class. I be in the front like, hey, I'm learning all this shit." So yeah.
Here's the thing: as many shitty things as like 50 Cent has said, I will say there's one thing I can say I admire about him, and nobody wants to hear this, is that he's built his platform to where he can say whatever the fuck he wants, and people.
Oh yeah. That's yeah. And that's why I wanted niggas to talk about that Steve Harvey shit, right?
Yeah. What about it?
Well, Steve Harvey did an interview with Monique. God damn, that nigga got 21 million followers on Instagram. Damn.
I mean, he's big, man.
Shit. But yeah, Steve Harvey did an interview with Monique, and it was supposed to be like he was supposed to bring Monique on, and I think they were supposed to talk about her being blackballed. And I mean, that's what they talked about, her being blackballed, and they got into like a real heated discussion. And basically, Steve Harvey was saying, yeah, you're right about what you were saying before. And people like Oprah, Tyler Perry, and Lee Daniels agree that you are right. But at the same time, you got to go along to get along. You got to be a conformist. You got to not make these white folks mad. You don't want to fuck up your money. And she was saying that, yeah, y'all told me personally that I was right, but y'all abandoned me for so long, and y'all sort of distanced yourselves from me, I guess to keep your own money. And of course, I think he like apologized for that shit. He said he should have been there or some shit, but he was basically saying you gotta sacrifice your integrity to get the bag. It's essentially all that nigga was saying. You know, people were clowning him about that shit, and it was a pretty good discussion.
Well, here's the thing. I appreciate hearing that from somebody. I don't necessarily support or like it, but like, I mean, I like hearing that. Like, at least being able to hear that from somebody. Because one, like, that doesn't seem like something somebody would say to get a rise or a benefit from it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get a benefit from that. You just get honesty. And I think what I really appreciate about that is ultimately like that's something to keep in mind. You know, it's something to keep in mind that it's not just about appeasing and pleasing black people. It's also just about when you live in a white majority country, and that's what's ultimately going to get you into that position of power. You know, a white majority that has to vote for you.
Yeah.
In some regard, I guess there is some what's it called, shucking and jiving. Is that what people say?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to get into that type of position. I always think about that, especially with this Kamala Harris thing, where it was like she's pandering towards black people in a black-dominated network where it has a majority black audience. But how much does this necessarily benefit her white voters? What does a white voter get out of her talking about how she cares about black people? You know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I some people felt like he was. I mean, people already don't fuck with Steve Harvey because he made that Think Like a Man book, a book telling women to think like men to get men, and then he met up with Donald Trump, and and he got a bad track record. So, I mean, and I think people were saying that they watched the interview and they felt like he was talking down to her and talking over her and telling her that, like, I guess mansplaining is what the feminists call it. Like, I don't know. I mean, he has
that's a trigger word for sure.
I mean, he was he would appear to be logical in what he was saying. It was like, hey, you got a family, you can't be all on this integrity shit. We black, we got to move a certain way.
What y'all talking about?
I'm talking about the Steve Harvey thing, Steve Harvey and Monique shit. Steve Harvey, yeah. But I mean, that's basically what he was saying. So he was basically saying, just give in. This is a war. We can't we can sacrifice this battle and try to win the war. But my thing is, what war are you fighting, nigga? You niggas ain't doing shit. You doing all this.
Exactly. You have a massive ass platform, and all you're doing is
sensitive as fuck.
Like, you doing all this conforming and sacrificing, but where are you? What are you moving towards? Like,
Well, I think that's always the thing. It's like it's always about what people define as success and what you value as success. And I think what happens is that people would like, and I think Stone and me have talked about this before. Everybody wants individual micro success, but nobody wants to sacrifice all of their micro success for actual difference or potential for difference in the macro scale. You know what I mean? Where it's like you could make difference in terms of like race in America or what's it called? How some political parties are run or how people view politicians. But nobody's willing to do that at the price of their career and a whole bunch of money they could be making off some talk show where they support somebody else.
Yeah. And that, I mean, and you know, Steve Harvey is who we thought he was. It ain't like he changed personalities. He's always been on this same. He's been on the same shit for years. He even made jokes about, like when they did that what's the that Def Jam reunion shit. He was making jokes on stage about he can't really say too much because he got to keep his money. So he even make jokes about that. But that is really all he's about, is maintaining his financial
maintaining
benefits.
face.
Yeah, maintaining his money. It's
I mean, shit.
Sacrificing everything for that shit.
I mean, shit. If that's his prerogative, what the fuck? Like, I really can't.
So
I'm not gonna look for him. Yeah, I'm not gonna look for him in certain situations to step up for rights or anything like that. Especially if he make a statement like that, then I mean, if it's prerogative, it's his prerogative.
Yeah.
I can't.
I mean,
I
here's
can't.
the thing. Say you are a fan of like Steve Harvey. I guess I could understand the argument that like, okay, I'm gonna still watch my Steve Harvey or I'm gonna keep supporting Steve Harvey, but ultimately, like, I don't care about what he has to say in terms of policy because I know he doesn't have an opinion as his forefront. He is, submitting to like what's gonna keep him his bag.
Yep. And that's where he stays. That's about it.
And I mean, at least he said it. To be honest with you, I don't think that's necessarily a pro, but it's a preferred alternative to him pretending he cares about some shit.
Yeah, and I'd rather him be that. I'd rather him do that than act like he actually cares and some shit like that.
This nigga AJ sending twerking links, nigga. Nigga still watch twerk videos in 2019.
Oh yeah, I did get information about Melly. I did get information about Melly. If you want to go over that for the 10th fucking time, it's up to y'all.
Oh, okay.
You wanna talk about it?
What other information do you have?
Like information that you didn't explain. Like basically, this is what happened. So YNW Melly stands for what? Young Nigga World. Young Nigga World Melly is part of a gang. So yeah, two niggas in this group.
Mm-hmm.
There was four of them, or as far as I know right now, there's four of them. The two of them got killed. Melly explained that, or previously Melly explained that they died in a drive-by shooting by an op or a rival gang.
Yeah,
and that's how he's been spinning it, right? So he's even put them in like documentaries and shit like I don't know what documentary it was recently that they did with YNW Melly. Like he even put RIP to them and stuff like that. Like he's been paying tribute to them. So and they brought the bodies of two of his friends that were killed, and they were saying that it was a drive-by. So come to find out, the police do an investigation and shit like that, and the police are like, this shit looked like it's staged. It looked like it don't look right, and now they blaming YNW Melly, saying that YNW Melly did it, staged it or YNW Melly did it with the other YNW. I think
it's a dude named Henry. I think I read that.
I don't know the other guy's name.
I think,
they're saying those two niggas did it. Those two niggas did it and tried to stage it like it's an actual, like it was a drive-by instead of an actual.
A nigga name was Cortland Henry.
So there's your actual story. That's what the police are saying. YNW Melly is saying that it was a drive-by. Hey man, take it what you want. Like either way, niggas died. Like if Melly did it, I'm not feeling sorry for that nigga whatsoever. I don't give a fuck. I like his music, but I don't give a shit fuck about his music if he killing niggas over some dumb shit like that. Come on, man. Like there's only so far you can go where you can defend an artist just because you like them, and then absolve them from any bad doing that they ever did in their life just because you like their music. They haven't done shit for you besides make a good song or a catchy song for you. They don't pay your bills. They don't help you out. They don't do shit for you other than make good music for you. So there's no reason or obligation your ass should be defending or caping for a nigga that you have no relation to. They have no relation to. They don't give a fuck about you. You probably shouldn't give a fuck about them like that either. I understand the fact that you or connected them in some sort of way or fashion. But come on, nigga. Like, if the nigga did it, and I'm hoping that he didn't.
They said through their investigation that's what they found. But I mean, we don't really know, man.
That investigation.
Like, cops,
you cut out.
Cops lie. I mean, they said that through their investigation, that's what they found out. But cops lie all the time. So
cops lie too. Yeah, that's exactly. And if the cops are lying, that just means more as a scumbag, or the cops or cops are following that. But until we actually figure out what's going on, can't say shit. There's nothing really else to say about the situation. I hope he get off. I hope this shit isn't true. But if the shit is true, let that nigga rot in jail. Fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Damn, he's talking about me.
I don't care. Like,
but
that's all there is to it.
Let's get back on that. Let's briefly talk about that. Finish up that Monique shit right quick.
We don't have to come back to this Melly that shit back anymore, right?
No, we off for that.
Oh God,
because we don't have any nothing new came out.
There you go. There's not a lot of information out there. That's as much as information that we got right.
And AJ talking about Tentacion said that's the same thing they did to him. But I mean, it is what it is.
I'm not. I already fucked that part too. I'm not.
But what do y'all think about black women in Hollywood in general, right? Like especially the ones that win Oscars, right? I think I mentioned this before. But we got Monique won an Oscar. I think Halle Berry won an Oscar. But after they won those Oscars, nothing really happened with their career. Especially Monique with this whole "she's too difficult" thing, and she feeling like she didn't get paid what she was worth. What do y'all feel about that?
I mean, I don't know if this speaks for everybody, but Monique definitely is difficult.
What? You think she's difficult? Why you think that?
As in, like, a big thing for Monique is that, like, she was asking for a certain platform, but, like, the people that had been given the platform that she was demanding, well, people that, like, were just above her in terms of, like, clout and status in the, what's it called, comedy world and stuff.
Oh, you talking about just kind of the Netflix shit.
Yeah, that was kind of strange, to be honest with you.
I mean, even before that, like, she was done dirty by people like Lee Daniels and shit, like, and she was blackballed then. Like, the whole Netflix thing happened after she was already blackballed. So I'm pretty sure that's probably why she was struggling. That's why she asked for more than they tried to offer. Cause
I'm not that educated when it comes to that stuff. Then I'd be curious to hear more about that. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't really have a stake in that conversation right now. I don't care about Monique. I don't even remember the last time I watched a Monique fucking movie, dog.
She been blackballed, nigga.
Oh shit, that's right. My bad.
She had like 1 or 2 independent films that dropped, maybe. But she ain't out here making no movies like that, so.
Not anymore. Yeah, I really just don't have a strong opinion. I don't know shit about the Steve Harvey thing as much, so I don't really have an opinion like that. Sorry.
The only other thing that we can let me see what's popping. There was something trending about Ryan Adams. It's another musician that got Me Too'd, and apparently he was touching on Mandy Moore. So
Bro, at this point, every nigga done touch on every bitch in the industry, dog. I'm not even surprised.
Like I can't really speak on it because I don't really know Ryan.
Like
Adams.
unless the bitch, I keep saying bitch. Unless the woman has concrete proof or some shit like that, I'm not calling no nigga a pedophile or some shit like that. It's not happening.
Nah, man, you got to, man.
What the fuck wrong with you? So the nigga guilty until they can prove him otherwise.
Yeah, like a nigga home just playing. I don't know, man. I don't know, but I would definitely not believe the dude in that case, because like nobody wants to be known as a person that was raped. Is all I'll say. That's not a good look. Even if you couldn't stop it.
This nigga gave you a twerk video.
Yeah, that nigga sent me a twerk video, dog.
Is it a him twerking? What is this?
No, it's not. No, nigga.
I just gotta see what we got. That's all.
It's just a twerk video.
All right, Bush. Is there anything else to talk about?
I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, we can do some serious shit because we got a lot of. What are the other stories that we got here? We got some more. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about it. Sheck West. That was his whole thing. Sky. So, yeah,
Justine Sky.
Yeah. This nigga hopped over the gate at her apartment, looking in the window and shit, like a window shopper, dog. So, did we talk about Katy Perry's blackface shoes? We didn't talk about that shit. They
God damn.
they pulled her shoes and shit. And then he had the whole Drake thing at the Grammys. What he was talking about. Did y'all see that shit? What your boy Aubrey Graham did at the Grammys after he won. Y'all saw that shit?
Oh, you mean when he basically said none of that shit matters? Like ultimately, it's about, when he basically went on stage and said, "Oh yeah, it's ultimately about the fact that there are this many people that like don't really have that much money to themselves, giving money to you as an artist that's already affluent to keep doing what you do and support."
Yeah.
And then he basically said, "This award doesn't mean anything compared to that." And to be honest with you, he's 100% correct. He's right about that.
Man, you saw how they cut that nigga off right after that? They started playing the music and shit. Well, they cut away from him.
Well, the Grammys was already dying. They don't need the biggest hip hop artist in human history to be like, hold up a second, like your shit trash.
I like that little slick shit he said when he first got up there. He was like, "I'm finally who I thought I am," or some shit like that to that extent.
The king of subliminals, and also one thing I appreciate. I think the Grammys, the Grammys. Like the Grammys realize this really important thing. They realize the 1 year this nigga shows up to take one of these fucking awards is to talk shit about us on our own stage. And I was like, that's fire. Like when he ain't drinking out of this shit, he's holding it in his hand to say "fuck you niggas," and we still let him on this stage.
Yeah, I mean, they got no choice. Like he one of the big hip hop artists out there, man. But yeah, the Grammys. I mean,
he's the biggest. He's the biggest hip hop artist.
Yeah, he is the biggest. You're right.
Like they got no choice. As that nigga on the stage, man.
Yeah, and a lot of people didn't show up. Gambino didn't show up, which a lot of people say he didn't deserve that award because
Kendrick didn't show up.
Yeah, Kendrick didn't show up. J. Cole, just a lot of the big rap acts. Also, surprisingly, Alicia Keys was she was good. She was great as hosting the Grammys. And you know who wasn't great? Jennifer Lopez.
Oh man! All right, but this nigga here, man.
Well, you fuck with that? You like that performance?
I didn't watch the Grammys, nigga. I was one of those niggas that didn't watch it, man.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck going on, man. I know she sang Motown, and everybody mad because she's not black. Oh, J-Lo not black.
That's just scratching the surface, right? They had a whole Dolly Parton tribute. Dolly Parton is just one fucking musician. This bitch got 10 minutes. And they brought a whole bunch of country singers out, people that are in her actual fucking genre, to help her sing her songs. Motown tribute is a whole institution. That shit got 6 minutes. And they got J-Lo doing all the songs with some cameos by fucking Neo, Smokey, and Alicia Keys, the host. J-Lo can't sing. Why the fuck is she doing the Grammy Motown shit, dog? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Stone.
Hey, Bush, run that video real quick.
Okay, let me
see.
What
video? Of J-Lo?
No, it's a bit of non-sequitur, but how you say that shit, Mo?
The twerk video?
Let me play this video of these songs.
No,
what the fuck?
What?
That bitch a pro. What is this?
What is this?
It's John Dick. Now I'm playing. I don't know what it is.
We just got demonetized, nigga. Shut this shit down, man. Bud's on a loop. Chill, Bush.
How that bitch sucked the bullets out the gun? Through the barrel. Through the chamber and the barrel. Like, what? Oh, shit.
Hey, man. The power of friendship, nigga.
Nigga said we got kids here.
and the moles on top of that. Like, the fuck is this nigga 50 posting, dog? Yeah, we did just get demonetized. Thank you for that. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, you know, I came through. Got to keep us humble.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I mean nobody want to talk about the Katy Perry shit, so fuck it.
Do you want me to do the outro or you good, dog?
Yeah, do the outro shit. Like I'm lost.
All right,
now.
go somewhere else, niggas. We done. That's it. Show's over. Fuck out of here. No, I'm playing. Hey, thank y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. As always, shout out to the commenters, keeping it interactive. Everyone else catching this after.
I mean, I love y'all, man. Go ahead.
Also, we are on SoundCloud, iTunes, Spotify now. On Spotify, it's off the top, and it's THA and not THE. So we had to make that change because some other.
Feel me? The man got us down. It's gentrification, really moved us out the properly spelled neighborhoods into the slang neighborhoods.
Also, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and change all our channel names to the THA because that seems to be available. So fuck it.
So yeah, anyone that was in that previous live stream where we asked y'all for names for like 3 hours, that shit is not canon no more. It's filler now. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, that shit is indefinite. That shit is indeed filler, dog. Peace out, man. Peace out. Also, subscribe to the other channel. All four of you niggas that are still over here, subscribe to the other channel, the actual official channel. But we will continue to do live streams on this channel. So those will still happen on this channel. Because the other channel has been disabled due to that nigga Truth saying we should stream the Grammys.
This nigga hit me and said, hey, let's stream the Grammys, dog. I said, all right, I'll be here for 30 minutes in. Hey, I think they hit us, dog. That's how I knew you knew he was fucking. He said, oh, I think they caught us. Nigga, they caught us.